Now, this time I want to show you how to do mathematical diagrams, but this time we're focused on more shapes like rectangles and triangles. Now, let's begin. I have like these diagrams here which I want to do. They're very simple, but sometimes it can be complicated. So I'll just delete. I already drew here. So I'll just delete, highlight and delete so that I show you from the word go. So it's very simple. Just make sure just highlight and delete. Now I'll just come here. I'll start with the first diagram, this one here. I'll just assume is a perfect square. So for me to draw a perfect square, I'll just come here, hold. I'll just come and choose the rectangle tool. Then I'll just hold shift so that I get a perfect square like that. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate it so that it becomes 2. Then the next thing I'm going to do, now I'm going to use the pen tool. So I'll just come to the pen tool here. Then I'll just click at a point here. Then here, I'll just come here, click again here. Come here again, click again here. Come here again, click again here. Then I'll just go back to the selection tool. Always go back to the selection tools if you're not sure of what to do next. Then if I try to separate, you see it can easily be separated. I'll just undo by pressing Ctrl Z. So I'll do this highlight. I just click at a point and just drag and highlight. Then I'll right click and just group them so that they become one object which can be easily moved together like that. The next object I'm going to create is this triangle here. Remember, again, I'll just come here in this art ball. I'll go to a new layer. Remember how I told you how to create a layers? Just come here, create a new layer. Layers helps you to control the object so that each object can easily be manipulated on its own. For example, if I close this eye, I can easily not see that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to click and hold, choose star tool. Then I'm just going to drag it here. Normally it will come as a star, but you can use the arrow keys, go down so that it becomes a triangle. Then I just put it there, drag it here like that, maybe rotate it a bit there. Then I'll just make it there. I'll again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate it. I'll hold Alt. Then I'm going to rotate this here. So I'm just going to click. I'll just come. I'm going to rotate it here. I'll click it. Then I'll hold one. I'll just come one of the edges. It will give me this double arrow like this. Then I'll just rotate it like this. It will snip. I want to put it to 180. You see, you can see there 180. Then I can easily put it somewhere here like that. Maybe put it here like this. It just becomes this one comes on top exactly like that. Then I can just click at a point, maybe make it like that. So there it is. Then we have a line here. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to highlight it so that I combine it with the shape builder tool. You'll always be using a lot of shape builder tools. Then it becomes one diagram like that. Then I'm going to come here. Maybe, where is it? I'm going to draw a line here like that. Again, another line here like that. Always group them. Then I'll just group so that it behaves like one object. The next one is this one here. It's very simple. Also, I'll go to the next artboard and also click the next layer so that I draw it in this layer 6. So this one here, let me see it again. It has a base of something like a rectangle that is bend. So I'll just come here again, click this one, and then I'll just draw like that. Then this time I'm going to use this is the shear tool. I'll click here, hold, then come to the shear tool. Then I'll go to hold at a point. I'll make it like that, maybe like this. Then I'll just come and check it again. There it is. So it means I'm going to draw something like something like a rectangle. I'm just going to use the pen tool. Come to a point here. Now if you click at the edge, it will just I'll just click somewhere here, then connect it like that, connect here like that. Maybe connect here like that again. Yeah, then I'm going to use now the line tool. Just click here, sorry, line tool, click and drag like that. I'm going to put another line tool here, click and drag there. Then make sure you group them like that. Just come and group them like that. Then maybe this one here, can group them again. You can just ungroup them so that you easily put this here to be here correctly, and maybe this one adjust here correctly. Then again you can just group them. Then we have another object here again, this circle, and yeah, that is very easy. I'm going to click here to have another layer. I'm going to do it in the other layer and another artboard. So I'm going to come here, this one here. I'm just going to hold, click, then I just draw free. I'll just draw freely so that I have something like that, an oval. Then I'll duplicate it, Alt, yeah, just like that. Then I'll just use the line tool, drag like that, again drag like that. Then I'll click for me to get the center. I'll use the rulers. If you can't access the rulers, you always come to view here and yeah, rulers, then just click that. So I'll come to the rulers here. I'll come to the rulers. So I'll click on the circle so that I get the center, then click the center so that it's snip at the center there. Then again click this one here. Yeah, so also this one, the center, like that. That. So I'll just come with a line here, hold shift straight, sorry, I come and hold click here. I want to draw a line. For me to get a straight line there, I'll make sure the stroke is visible and then cancel that. Then again I'll come draw another line here, maybe from here to here, just like that. But now I realize there's a part here that is dotted. How do you go about that? You'll always come to stroke here, then you can click on the stroke here. Sorry, there's this option dashed. If you put dashed, it will put those dots there. Maybe you can always break path, maybe by using the scissors. So I can break this part here and maybe break this part so that I only have this downer part. Then I'll come again under the stroke here. This time I'm going to leave it like that. I don't know whether I've seen that. I've just used the scissors here to break. You can always break a line by just, it's like cutting with the scissors, just like that. The next object I'm going to show you is that one. So this one is the same. I'm just going to draw a triangle here. Let me remove these grids here. Delete. Come to a new layer. I'm going to create a new layer. So I'm going to just draw a triangle, just like that. If it comes as a star, always use the arrow keys in your keyboard to play around so that you get the triangle. After that, I'll just the triangle is not visible. I'll come to properties, make it visible by applying the stroke. So I'll come to direct selection, duplicate the triangle. I'll use the pen tool, click at a point, click this point, join it with this point, come again here, join it with this point, join it with this point, join it with this point, go back. So there we have it. This one here is just simple, just draw a triangle. I'll come again on the layers, maybe put another layer, just draw a triangle like that. Make sure it's like that, maybe put it on it, come put it somewhere here. Then yeah, you need a semicircle. Is it a semicircle? So the next thing I'm going to draw, I'm going to draw a circle. So I'll click there, choose ellipse, something like let me hold shift so that I have a perfect circle, and I make sure it fits with this like this. So I'll just expand it, shift, so that I get it perfectly. Maybe like that. I'll not hold shift now. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to use shape builder. I'm going to remove some parts, maybe alt, remove this part here, alt, remove this part here, alt, remove. Make sure you press alt. Then I can now combine them, or I'll leave it like that. How was it? Let me see. Yeah. So I'll leave it like that, but you can always add this one here. Yeah, you can always add this one here like this. Make sure you hold shift, perfect circle. Then maybe you duplicate this like this. Already we duplicated it, so I'm just going to alt, duplicate it, then I'm going to rotate it like this. Maybe adjust it a little bit. Can always use this one selection tool here to adjust the corner so that it fits well, something like that. Then this one was dotted. I'll just come again here, click it, properties, stroke, then I'll make it dashed like that. So yeah, that is that, as you can see there. Then you can just use the pen tool, put something like an angle here, click. But this one is not supposed to be dashed. I'll come to the strokes again, remove the dash and check. So that's how you can easily make simple diagrams, mathematical diagrams, just by combining shapes, just like that. See you in the next session.